attended to Hamashiach, and 10,000s of 10,000s before Yeshua Emmanuel they stood. The mispattern as the judgment court was set. Yeshua Emmanuel Hamashiach was seated and the books were open. Galatians chapter 14, Galatians chapter 14 verse 14, or as in Revelation. Then all of a sudden the scenery changed, and behold, I saw a magnificent sight. I saw a white cloud, and sitting upon the white cloud sat Ben Adama, as in the Son of Man, as in Yeshua Emmanuel Ben Adam, having on his head a golden kether as in crown, and in Yeshua Emmanuel's hand a sharp sickle. I repeat, I read it. Galatians chapter 14, verse 14, as in Revelation. Then all of a sudden the scenery changed, and behold, I saw a magnificent sight. I saw a white cloud, and sitting upon the white cloud sat Yeshua Emmanuel Ben, as in Son of Adam, having on his head a golden kether as in crown, and in Yeshua Emmanuel's hand a sharp sickle. Galatians, as in Revelation chapter 14 verse 15. Then another malach came from the tabernacle of the temple, and called out in a loud voice unto Yeshua Emmanuel, stretch out your sickle, for the time has come for you to reap the righteous human spirit souls, and the harvest time is ripe on planet Adama. Galatians, as in Revelation chapter 14 verse 16. Then Yeshua Emmanuel ben Yahweh, who sat on the cloud, swung his sickle to gather the Zedek, as in righteous, Bena Elohim Yahweh, as in the children of Elohim Yahweh, from the four corners of the Olam, as in world. Now the harvest of all the righteous human beings who ever lived on planet Adam, they were finally taken up unto Elohim Yahweh Shemayim, as in heaven. Note, Hebrew nation, remember what Rabbi Yeshua said on Abib 13, the 490 year before he offered atonement sacrifice as the Kohen HaGadol of Elohim Yahweh. Kohen HaGadol means high priest. Yachanan chapter 14 verse 1. And I repeat, Yachanan is the correct name. The unlearned call it John, but the correct word is Yachanan. Yachanan 14 and 1. Rabbi Yeshua said, do not worry, ease your leave as in mine. You all trust in Elohim Yahweh. I say unto you, keep on trusting in me as Hamashiach. Yachanan 14 and 2. There where I go unto Elohim Yahweh Shemayim, it is limitless, as in impossible to measure. There are many dwelling places in my Abba Elohim Yahweh Shemayim, where he abode. I am going to make ready a place for the children of Elohim Yahweh. I prepare a place for your coming. Yachanan 14 and 3, Rabbi Yeshua said, when Elohim Yahweh time is ripe in the future, I will come and get the children of the covenant, so that you all can be with me. Then we will live on the new structure, Adamah, as in earth. Now, Hebrew nation, let's get back to Shemayim. The first 6 seals. Galatians, as in Revelation chapter 6 verse 1. Then I watched while the Lamb of Elohim Yahweh broke open the first of the 7 seals. I heard one of the 4 living beings, Kohen HaGadol Melchizedek of Elohim Yahweh, saying in a loud voice that thundered, come forth. Galatians 1 and 7, as in Revelation. Behold, Hamashiach is coming among the clouds, and every person on the Adamah shall see him, even those who are in the underworld. Yes, even those who are responsible for Yeshua Emmanuel being pierced and impaled on the stake. All the people of the world at this time shall lament because of him. So it shall be. Galiana 1 and 8. Rabbi Yeshua said, I am Aleph and I am Tab of Elohim Yahweh's plan of the restoration. Said Yeshua Emmanuel, I am the one chosen, and who was and who is to come. Says Yeshua Emmanuel HaMashiach. Galiana chapter 14 verse 17 as in Revelation. Another Malach came from the Hekaz and temple in Shemayim, who also had a sharp sickle. That was Galiana 14:17. Galiana 15:6 as in Revelation. And 7 Malachim with 7 plagues came from the area of the temple. They were dressed in clean white linen, and they wore golden shafts belts across their chests. Chapter 15 verse 17 as in Revelation. Then Melchizedek, the high priest of Elohim Yahweh, who is the one of the 4 living beings, gave the 7 Malachim as an angel 7 golden bowls filled with the terrible fury of Yeshua Emmanuel HaMashiach, who lived forever and ever. Galiana 15 and 8 as in Revelation. The temple sanctuary became filled with smoke from the Tiferet as in glory of Elohim Yahweh, and because no one could enter it until the 7 plagues of the 7 Malachim had been completed. 16 and 1 as in Revelation. I heard a great mighty voice shout from the temple sanctuary to the 7 Malachim of Shemayim, saying, each one of you go to your designated destination and pour out the bowls of wrath as in retributory punishment for the human being's crime against Elohim Yahweh. Pour them out upon the earth. Galiana 16 and 2. As in Revelation 16 and 2. The first Malach poured out his bowl upon planet Adamah, and horrible, festering, foul, malignant sores broke out on these people who followed the doctrine of the beast, as in Rome, Roman Catholic denomination, Christianity, Catholicism, Satanic papacy, and worship its idol statue images and the demon satanic idols of the other man-made religion cultures. Galiana 16 and 3 as in Revelation. The second Malach poured out his bowl on the sea. The sea turned the color of blood like that of a dead man body corpse, dam, as in blood that has been spilled out in bloodshed, the watery sea. Galiana 16 and 4. The third Malach poured out his bowl on the rivers and the fountain springs of the waters, and they became likened unto blood. Galiana 16 and 5 as in Revelation. Then I heard the Malach in charge of the rivers and springs say, you are Zadik in your mispatam, as in right, you are righteous in your judgment. You are the holy chosen one, who is and who was. Galiana 6 and 6 as in Revelation. For many of these people have also shed the blood of the holy ones and the shalichim, as in apostles and prophets. Their blood was poured out upon the earth, and now the holy ones of Elohim Yahweh, Yeshua Emmanuel HaMashiach, you have poured out and given them blood to drink. It is what they deserve. Galiana 16 and 7, that was 16 and 6, as in Revelation. Then I heard the Malach in charge of the altar say, it is Emet as in true, and Zadika as in Mishpat, righteous sentence of El Olam as in the master of the universe, Elohim Yahweh, who is El Shaddai as in the only Echad, one most high. Yahweh Elohim is over all evil spirits and demons. Galiana 16 and 8. And then the fourth Malach poured out his bowl upon the sun in the earth Shemayim expanse, causing its flame to scorch and burn the human beings left living on planet Adamah as an earth. Galiana 16 and 9. Every one of these people burned by the blast of the scorching heat. They blaspheme as in curse the name of Yeshua Emmanuel, who opened the seals of Elohim Yahweh. For these people left on earth did not shove as in repent. They refused, and they did not give homage as in respect unto Elohim Yahweh. Isaiah 16:10 as in Revelation. Then the fifth Malach poured out his bowl upon the throne of the beast creature from the earth as in Rome, Catholicism, Satanic Vatican Papacy throne that sits on the seven hills of Rome, and Babylon the great whore kingdom was plunged into darkness, and these people painfully bit their own tongues off. Galiana as in Revelation 16:11. All the people left on earth at this time of the prophetic prophecy, closure in mankind history, they blasphemed and cursed at Elohim Yahweh, who abode in Shemayim because of their pain and their sores. What they had done, they refused to repent, also from all their evil, sinful deeds as in works of the past. Isaiah 16:12 as in Revelation. Then the sixth Malach poured out his bowl at its term time of prophecy also on the river Euphrates, and the mayim of it dried up as in water. Now the Malikims as in kings of the east anticipated as in expected beforehand the river to dry up, so that they can march their armies westward. Galiana as in Revelation 16:13. I saw Satan the dragon embodied in the form of a human being. I saw the beast as in Rome, Catholicism, Satanic Papacy. I saw other false prophets. These evil spirits were disguised as frogs as in righteous leaders. Galiana 16:17 as in Revelation. The seventh Malach poured out his bowl into the air, and Yeshua Emmanuel let out a loud mighty shout from his throne as he sat in the temple in Elohim Yahweh's Shemayim. Al-Malik as in king said, "It is finished." Apostle Yachanan said, Galiana as in Revelation chapter 6 verse 16. They would think as if it could happen. Mountains and rocks, they will cry out, "Fall on us." They will plead, "Hide us from our appointed time before the face of Yeshua Emmanuel HaMashiach, mispattern as in judgment. For Yeshua Emmanuel sits on his kised and throne. Hide us from the wrath as in anger of the Lamb of Yahweh." Galiana 16:17 as in Revelation. Revelations 6:17. For the great Yom as in day of Almighty Elohim Yahweh and Yeshua Emmanuel, vengeance, anger shall come upon them. Who shall be able to stand? Hebrew nation, the wrath as in anger of Elohim Yahweh and the Lamb will be upon the people. Galiana 16:18 as in Revelation 16:18. Then lightning flashed and thunder rolled, rumbling, crash, and there was such a violent, great, terrible earthquake, none like human beings had never experienced in mankind creation history. Galiana 16:19. And the unholy city Rome, Babylon as in Babel, the great whore that sit upon the seven hills, the Vatican, the temple of Satan on earth, split into sections. The other Gentile cities fell in ruin. Elohim Yahweh did not forget the great whore Rome, Babel, Catholicism. Elohim Yahweh gave Rome the drink of wine, his vengeance. Galiana 16:20 as in Revelations. The islands on the earth vanished. The mountains that once were seen were no more. Huge hailstones of fire weighted 100 pounds fell on the human beings below that were alive on earth at that time. They blasphemed, they cursed the name of Elohim Yahweh and the name of Yeshua Emmanuel. Galiana 14:17 as in Revelation. Then another Malach from the temple area in Shemayim and he also had a sharp sickle. Galiana 14:18 as in Revelation. Then from the altar came another Malach who was in